Hi, this is Tammy with Talking with Tam on October 18th, 2012. It's Thursday afternoon in Western North Carolina. It's been several months since I've been on air, so to speak, and decided after a few people, more than a couple of people, had asked what had happened with Talking with Tam. Was I considering doing any more? And I've been quite busy. I think the last time I was on here, I was, of course, probably with my sisters Diana, April, and Heidi. They had been assisting me with some of the, quote, podcast vlogging videos. So this is kind of just a really quick what's been going on and then why I decided to come on air this evening. First thing is that I decided to take a break. Did a few things, tried out for a game show called Let's Ask America. Even those of you that have watched me over the last couple of years know about my fruit hat when we discussed the different things that had happened with imported fruit. Well, I tried that with Let's Ask America, and it was a real fun interview. It's a game show that you do right from your couch. So you can Skype, you answer some pretty bizarre questions. It should be a fun game. So if you in your local viewing area can watch Let's Ask America, I encourage you to check that out. The second thing is in March, I was presented with a job opportunity and decided to take on a new challenge with network marketing. So, and that's been my focus for the last several months on top of my day job and just kind of getting into the swing of where I wanted things to go for me professionally and personally, things like that. So, as you know, over the last 2-3 years with Talking with Tam, I have been very political, very outspoken, and then within the last year and a half, I have backed off a little bit. Had to, because of some of the things going on around me that I decided it was too negative. It wasn't good for me, and so I backed out. Started not watching as much news, trying to focus on more positive things, and that's what led me to my new venture with send-out cards. It's a very, all I can say, life-changing, refocusing, and an awesome company that just, I don't think it happened by happen chance, so to speak, if that's how you want to term it. I think it was meant to be. It came into my life at the right time. It's what I was looking for and has been an extremely positive aspect of my life. One of the biggest things that we have been really I'll say from my standpoint, very grateful for is what they call the Gratitude Challenge. It has reconnected me with old friends, mentors in physical therapy with my boss, who's now 82. I sent him a card, and he sent me a card back thanking me for the beautiful cards. So my new business, I'm very, very excited about, getting ready to go to huge conferences coming not this weekend but the following weekend in Concord, North Carolina. So very thankful that I've become a part of that company. Then the other thing is I did something I've never done today, and I went and early voted. Here in North Carolina, today was the first day to early vote. I decided I did not want to wait until November to vote. I pretty much had figured out who I would vote for, who I wouldn't vote for, and to be honest, some areas I didn't even vote at all. One thing I've realized, I've been voting since I was 18, and I'm very passionate about you need to do your responsibility and vote. And a lot of times we gripe about who is running, and all I can say is if you don't like who to vote for, maybe you should consider getting involved in politics. I have in the past. I did run for Board of Education many years ago. I think it's something that is a worthy cause. I think if more people would do that, we would probably get better choices in candidates, but there's a lot of money involved, a lot of different aspects that good people don't run. And so I understand that and I appreciate that. But I even got my sticker, and in our little area where we voted, I was voter number 138. So as you can tell, I live in a small town. I was surprised that that many people had already early voted, and I think the consensus is that more people will probably do early vote versus voting in November. I'll be honest, I did watch the last debate, and I don't know, probably about 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes into it, I turned it off because, as a lot of the commentators say, women don't like to hear the bickering or the going back and forth, and although that's part of politics, it just gets a little old, and I don't like to watch it. I know what each candidate stands for. I know what they are working for, and therefore I didn't feel like the debates were of any use unless you want to watch the fighting. Then it probably would behoove you to watch that because there was quite a bit of fighting back and forth. And the only thing I could say about Candy is she needed to be a little bit more in control. I've moderated a debate before, and you can take control of this. You can take control, and I almost feel like she was, as we say around here, egging it on. I didn't feel like she did a very good job of moderating. I like her, and I think she has it in her. I just didn't quite understand why she didn't get those two gentlemen reined in, because I think that's part of the moderator's job. I've been known to actually take microphones out of candidates' hands when they wouldn't go by the rules. So you probably couldn't do that with the president, I know, but I think she probably could have reined it back in. So I want to encourage everyone to vote. Don't sit at home, because sitting at home is a vote. If you can sleep at night because you don't vote, then that's your prerogative, and that's your right as an American. But just remember, not voting is a vote. At the end of the day, that's what it is. And I think there was something else. Oh, I also want to encourage everyone to show more gratitude. It's amazing what can happen to you and what you can do for others when you show gratitude. Let somebody know that from your past that you probably wouldn't be expecting to hear from you. I like to say, send a card and let them know how much you appreciate them. If you want to private message me, I could send you a link to kind of show you what I'm talking about. And the other thing is that get out there and be more involved with your community. I'd like to encourage everyone. There's a lot of suffering and hurting, and this time of year is hard for a lot of people. So just kind of encouraging you to be more involved, either with children in the schools, be a mentor, or helping with the elderly, visit them in the nursing homes, the hospitals. Just remember that we should be thankful for if we're able to get out and get about, to go out and help those that may not be able to, the shut-ins, and the children that need encouragement, and not always Debbie Downers and negativity. Well, I know that's the most popular thing to do is, oh, everything's coming to an end and the world is a horrible place, and there are a lot of people still losing jobs, and it's tough, but we need to try to find the silver lining in every day. I think if we could do that, and some days it's harder to find that, then it would help. I know it's helped me, because I was definitely one of those people that would draw into or be attracted to the negativity, and that is not productive, it's not healthy, and it's not really helping anyone around you. So I just wanted to say that, and say that I've missed you guys. I hope that everything is going well with you. I'll probably try to do a little bit more of this. It's been interesting, the commentary that I've gotten through the posts that people put on these videos, and I find some of them quite comical, who they try to compare me to and say I'm not a certain person. I don't claim to be a lawyer. I don't try to be a lawyer. I'm just a girl trying to give a little bit of input, insight, and trying to encourage you to make the world a better place. So, thank you for joining me with Talking with Tam, and get out and vote. Have a great evening.